Coming to you from the Lydia Media Studios in the heart of Lewiston, Auburn, it's Lydia's Lunch Bunch, LA's afternoon morning show with Mark, Sarah, and Pam. We're covering news and events in the greater LA area and talking to the people making a difference in our community. Feel free to share your comments, questions, or suggestions via email at podcast@lydiamediallc.com.
And today's show is brought to you by United Piping, serving residential and commercial customers with new installations and repairs. Call today and schedule your oil and gas boiler cleanings at 754-4556. UPI, the best plumbers around. Also brought to you by Roopers Beverage and Redemption. When it comes to beer, wine, and spirits, don't botch it, squatch it. At 5 locations in Lewiston, Auburn, and Oxford. Learn more at roopersbeverage.com. And remember, the party starts at Roopers.
And speaking of Roopers, Jesse's back.
Yay!
What's happening?
How you guys doing?
We're doing well. How are you?
Good, good.
Jesse just got back from Ireland.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Surprisingly tan for someone who's spent vacation in a country full of rain.
There's a little sun. Not a lot of sun, but a little sun.
For those of you who don't know, Jesse St. Laurent is the president of Roopers Beverage and Redemption, and he usually brings in some goodies for us to sample.
Yeah, we
did.
Say what?
I know.
So we always do a little collaboration with Baxter Brewing, and we changed it up this year, and we went with a lager, and we kind of changed the color of the can.
It's fun.
Lowered the ABV a little bit, so it's a little more squatchable.
Squatchable.
And yeah, it's just a kind of a cool package. It's not for everyone, but in the past we've had those double IPAs, which really can knock you on your
Yeah.
what.
Strong. Yeah.
These won't do that. You know, these are just have a few of them by the pool, the hot tub.
Nice.
I don't know. Just
You say
roaming around.
squatchable, I say quaffable.
Quaffable is squatchable.
That's right.
I love the art. The can art's pretty cool.
It is cool.
It's awesome.
Golfing squatch out there
Yeah.
in the high grass.
He's got a lot of clubs,
I know. It's
Is it?
a lot of woods
a
there.
lot of woods.
How do
He's
you?
a woods player. Squatch is a woods player.
I feel like he.
Is that intentional? That's great.
This is just. I feel like he's kind of too tall for all those clubs, but maybe I'm wrong.
He gets down into it.
Yeah, he gets into it.
Okay.
So we'll be sampling some of that in just a bit. But before we get there, let's take a look at some headlines from Monday, June 16th.
The Sun Journal reports that the Maine Nordiques may be without a home as a potential sale of the Colisée is in the works. The owners of the team signed a 5-year lease with the venue in 2023, but the team and the arena have agreed to break the lease with a potential sale looming. The team has opened dialogue with the city of Auburn regarding the possibility of playing games at the city-run Norway Savings Bank Arena.
Wow.
Big news.
Makes me sad.
Yeah, that
makes
is
me
big
sad,
news.
too.
So hopefully they can work things out and the team can stay at the Colisée.
I would
but
love that. It's
who
such a
knows?
it's such a cool barn.
The city of Auburn announced the end of its free bulky waste program. The last day to leave items at the main waste to energy on Goldthwaite Road at no cost is June 28th. Starting June 30th, residents will be required to pay 10 cents per pound or a rate of $200 per ton. From April 2023 through April 2025, the program collected over 2,000 tons of waste at a cost of over $386,000.
Wow. The Maine legislature passed a bill to curb price gouging of concert tickets. The legislation requires ticket sellers to clearly disclose all fees up front and prohibits vendors from selling speculative tickets they don't already own or that haven't gone on sale yet, and requires resellers to issue refunds for counterfeit tickets. The bill will now head to Governor Janet Mills for consideration.
And the city of Lewiston announced that city employees voted Dave Gudas as June's Employee of the Month.
Nice.
We're only halfway through June.
He must be
Hell of a worker.
I know.
yeah, he must be stellar.
Dave has been a dedicated part of the city team for years and started his journey with the Lewiston Police Department before bringing his talents to City Hall's Management Information Systems team. He also runs the camera at city council meetings.
Want to talk about the weather?
We sure do.
Weather, weather, weather. Weather, 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 weather. Weather, weather is the best. Is the best. Weather, weather, weather.
How cute.
Pretty cute.
We have that recorded forever now. Partly sunny today with a high of 73 and a low of 50. Cloudy with evening showers tomorrow. We'll have a high of 72 and a low of 54. Cloudy on Thursday with a high of 80.
Wow.
Almost like summer's coming.
Almost.
Red Sox pitcher Brian Baio scattered 3 hits over 7 shutout innings in a 2-0 win over the New York Yankees. The Sox have won 5 in a row and 8 of its last 10. What?
And, oh, by the way, Boston traded 3-time All-Star Rafael Devers to San Francisco for pitchers Jordan Hicks and Kyle Harrison and 2 prospects. The Giants also take on the remaining $250 million of Devers' contract. According to the Boston Globe, the team's feeling was that Devers' contract came with responsibilities to do what's right for the team, and that Devers did not live up to those responsibilities. Let's turn it over to Jesse because we disagree on this.
Well, Devers is a top 5 hitter in the league. So, when as a fan, you lose someone that you'd go pay to see play. I know he was not a great teammate, but if you're going to spend $400 or $500 and go to Fenway Park, you're going to want to see great players. And unfortunately, they don't have a great player anymore, and they got a bucket of balls for him. So, I don't even know who those guys are.
Okay.
Yeah, no one does. No one does. They are, the pitchers aren't great.
Yeah.
They have potential, as does, everyone. But one of the prospects I heard is a top 5.
Okay.
Prospects. So there's something, but I think the big takeaway here is that the Giants took on that mammoth contract.
Right.
And the Red Sox don't have to pay it. And Devers has been a malcontent since March when they signed Alex Bregman. Then their first baseman got hurt, and he refused to play first base.
Yeah.
Even though they said, Rafi, you can play third for a while, but you're going to be moving over to first eventually because he was the worst third baseman in baseball.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he wasn't great defensively.
No,
sure.
not great. So he was a defensive liability. They fixed that and then gave him an opportunity to play first, and he declined. So I think, they were set up for another 8 years of Rafael Devers potentially being a malcontent on that team. And, it sucks. It sucks to see him go. He's a big bat, but
He only spoke Spanish, and I remember listening to some of his interviews, but he'd had a translator, and you got to wonder if the translator was actually saying what Rafael was saying. You know what I mean?
I often wonder.
It was like a 2-word answer, a 2-word question, and it'd be like a 30-minute answer. Something's not adding up here, but I don't know. I don't speak Spanish. So.
That's funny.
A lot of people do, though, so you'd think
Someone would catch
maybe
it,
call
right?
out on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You like the people that do the sign language,
Oh,
and they're
sure,
just
Yeah.
waving their hands in the air. You're like, they're not saying anything.
More sports?
Sure.
All right. The Lewiston Fire Department will face off against the Portland Fire Department for the Siren Cup on June 28th at William B. Trobe Ice Arena in Portland. Proceeds will benefit the Portland Fire Department's Children's Burn Foundation. Last year, the event raised over $15,000, and for more information, you can visit the Lewiston Fire Department's Facebook page.
That is your news, weather, and sports. And right now, it's time for the podcast segment that is Sweeping the Twin Cities. It's time for famous people birthdays.
They're famous. It's their birthdays. It's famous people birthdays. It's famous people birthdays.
Let's take a look at FPBs for June the 16th, shall we?
All right.
All right. I put this one in here just for Pam.
I figured.
Yep. Lorenzo Gerald Patterson is 56 years old today, also known as MC Ren of NWA.
Wow.
You didn't know the name Lorenzo Gerald Patterson?
I know MC Ren. If it ain't rough, it ain't me. That's a good one.
MC Ren was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of NWA in 2016, and he also received a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 2024.
Wow.
Actor Laurie Metcalf is 70 years old today. Mm-hmm. You know her as Jackie on Roseanne.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and she's
So many other things.
so many other things.
70, huh?
Yeah, she voiced Andy's mom in Toy Story,
That's right.
right? She was in Uncle Buck
Yep.
with John Candy.
She's Sheldon's mom on The Big Bang Theory.
Yep. And rounding out FPBs for June the 16th is actor Joan Van Ark, who is 82 years old today. She played Valine, I guess.
Valine Ewing.
Valine Ewing on Knots Landing for a long time, from 1979 to 92.
I didn't realize Knots Landing was a spin-off of Dallas.
Yeah, I didn't either. Those are your FPBs. Now let's take a look at some OTDs. It happened on this day. It happened on this day. It happened on this day.
You and Alex have similar songwriting styles.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Coming from you, that means a lot. Thanks.
You're welcome. Want to look at some OTDs now?
I sure do. Do you want to hear the song again?
No.
All right.
I don't. 15 years ago in 2010, BP agreed to set up a $20 billion fund for those who were affected by the Deepwater Horizon oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico.
How generous of them.
Nice. 25 years ago in 2000 on this day, Shaft was released, starring Samuel L. Jackson. It was a sequel to the 1971 original and featured OG Shaft star Richard Roundtree as his uncle, though they later changed that to father and son in 2019's Shaft. Anything Samuel L. Jackson touches is amazing. 47 years ago in 1978, Grease, starring John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John, opened in U.S. theaters.
Yeah, 30-year-olds playing
Yeah,
high schoolers.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
normal.
58 years ago in 1967, the first ever major rock festival, the Monterey International Pop Festival, opened in California. It launched the careers of Janis Joplin and Jimi Hendrix and was organized by John Phillips of the Mamas and the Poppets. Tickets were $3.50 to $6.50, and about 50,000 people showed up.
Crazy.
People smoked pot in the 60s? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You can't buy a soda for $3.50 anymore.
Yeah.
Seen Joplin and Hendrix for
Probably
$7.
like right up in front of them, too, for $6.50. Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably VIP.
Right? You're right there.
Yeah.
Yep. And lastly, 122 years ago in 1903, in one of the biggest days in U.S. business history, the Ford Motor Company was incorporated.
There you go.
That's your OTDs
And FPBs
and FP.
for June the 16th. This year marks 10 years of the Great Falls Brew Fest, and we're celebrating in a big way. Join us on June 21st at Samard Payne Memorial Park in Lewiston for live music all day. Over 40 craft breweries, local food trucks, lawn games, and an exclusive art vendor. It's the summer event you don't want to miss, but tickets are going fast. Get yours now at baxterbrewing.com. Great Falls Brew Fest, a decade of craft, community, and celebration. Now we shift focus fully to our guest in studio, Jesse St. Laurent of Roopers Beverage and Redemption. Yay. And we want to crack those puppies open before we hear about your trip to Ireland.
Oh, we can, yeah,
Let's
absolutely.
do it.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be as good as that tequila and Cinco de Mayo. That was a great start to a
That
day.
was.
That was a day.
It's fun.
All right, so this is Sasquatch Lager.
Yep.
And what's the ABV on this?
It's 5%. It's a lime lager.
Lime
Okay.
lager.
There's a little hint of lime in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to change it up for the summer, you know.
All right.
Oh, that's why the
like
can's
it.
bright green like that.
Cheers.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
What do you
All
think?
I like it.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm usually not a lager fan. I don't like many lagers, but this
do.
one I could drink.
It's just
Yeah.
easy.
And the lime helps.
Yeah.
It does.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's
Quaffable, squatchable.
yep.
Squatchable.
It's like Corona but better.
And I think next week, hopefully next week, before the golf tournament, we'll have the Among Us.
Oh, yeah.
So Among Us is a 5 milligram THC
Oh,
beverage, non-alcoholic beverage.
Right.
But the can is awesome. It's a glow-in-the-dark can.
that's right.
I was very
that's
excited
gonna be
about
cool.
that.
Yeah.
This is like Bud Light Lime for people who like beer.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's good.
So you guys like it? All right.
I do.
So,
Yeah, it's refreshing.
how about your special guest for the Squatch Open?
Who's the special guest? someone going to be there that I don't know about?
I think this is news to him.
I know you guys are going to be there.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. I just found that out.
She's talking about us. He didn't know.
Oh, well.
He didn't know.
That's big news. You guys are going to have a blast. It's going to be so much fun. I don't know if you guys have ever attended, but
No.
it's
I've never
golf
been
is
invited.
secondary. It's a party.
Yeah.
PM.
It's loud. It's obnoxious. It's just like Steve would love it. That's what he would love for a golf tournament. He would
Loud
want,
and obnoxious.
Yep. Just have fun, and
Yeah.
we're fully booked. It's hard to. People don't want to drop out, so it's tough to get new teams in.
I'll be there with my clubs just in case.
Just in case, bring them. Yeah,
Oh, you're
absolutely.
bringing them. Yeah.
They're always in my car anyway, so it's not
Yeah,
like it
yeah.
would be
It's a good time.
strange.
Your
but
your clubs are like my paddleboard.
yes.
Just always there.
Yeah. I've
Plus-
decided I need a bigger car now because I have 3 sets of clubs in my car all the time, plus a dog and a child and magazines. So,
You truck.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
yes. Yep.
You get a truck, Pam.
Yeah, we'll be at the Squatch Open. We're very
I
excited.
love it.
We'll
I can't
probably
wait to see
hang
what you
out
guys think.
by the 10th tee.
I love it.
Is that a good spot?
Oh yeah.
The 10th tee? Is that what you were thinking when you said we'll put you in a good spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as
I think Pam decided.
here's the issue. They cut those trees down. There's usually a bunch of trees that would shade you guys, but I think you should bring a tent just
Bring
in
a
case.
pop-up.
Oh,
So you stay cool and out of the
I
sun.
think we need a Lydia Media pop-up.
All right.
We need one for the kickball tournament, too.
Yeah.
oh, well, there you go.
You know what I told Mark about our kickball tournament? I had this great idea, and then I remembered that you can't be there for a reason.
Oh,
It's like you and Mike Matthew could have your pancake cook-off.
Oh, yeah, the cook-off.
man.
Yeah, they've made a bet between each other who makes the best pancakes.
Yeah.
Do you want to be invited for the pancake cook-off?
Absolutely.
His are definitely undercooked. Just saying.
They are.
Yeah, he sent me a picture. It was not.
Oh, boy.
She critiqued them very.
Like, those look pale. I don't think I could show you. You could see they look pale. No.
You can do it here. Just have them come in.
I know, yeah. We'll plan
On a
something.
Monday morning.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I have brought pancakes on the go. People in my office have insisted on pancakes.
I think you should have to cook them here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
I
we'll
have
do
a
it in
little-
the morning and have people walking by be like, hey, do you have 5 minutes? Taste
Try these pancakes.
Like, who the hell are you guys?
Try these
Put a
pancakes.
sign up next to the Y.
Yeah.
post-workout breakfast.
Protein pancakes.
Yeah.
Now I want pancakes.
There we go.
Whether you want a sit-down meal or a grab-and-go, Pat's Pizza in Auburn offers delicious sandwiches, pasta, salads, and pizza at family-friendly prices. Pat's Pizza, serving the L.A. area since 1985. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 85 Center Street in Auburn. Online at patsauburn.com.
So, Jesse, you went to Ireland.
Yes.
How was it?
It was tough. See, the first time I went with Steve years ago, and it was just a magical experience. Yeah. And we traveled all around Ireland, just played different golf courses. The second time I went, the weather was like 75. It was perfect. No wind, no rain. I played some great courses. The third time,
Not a charm.
yeah, it was 60 mile per hour winds, not gusts, wind.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, we'll get gusts here. I go 40 on the course, 30 to 40, 50. But there, it's just a constant. And when you're done playing, it feels like you left a concert because your ears are just
Oh, man.
full of. It's
Wow.
nuts. So I learned a few terms out there. And the one I learned was after 9 holes, I looked at the caddy and I'm like, I think I'm going to quit. And he goes, I wouldn't let the dogs out. I said, what? He goes, I wouldn't let the dogs out. Saying that it's so wet, he wouldn't let the dog out of the house. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So, and then our last day was at Ballybunion, and I don't know if you've seen the documentary Loopers. It's about caddies. This guy was a caddy for 50 years. I watched the documentary. I didn't put 2 and 2 together, but we played 13 holes, and it was just terrible. So we're walking back, and the first hole, you have to hit it over a cemetery. So,
What?
oh, yeah, it's pretty cool. But we're walking by the cemetery. He goes, Jesse, come over here. He goes, I want you to do something for me. And I said, yeah. And he goes, see that gray box over there? And I said, yeah. He goes, when you come back, you come see me. That's my box. I'm like, I said, really? He goes, yes. When you buy a piece of land, you also get a plot for your body in that town.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. 50 years, caddy.
I bet you get to meet all kinds of people, especially travelers.
And they get paid cash. I mean, it's just it's
Yeah.
a good gig.
Yeah.
Nice. What happens if you hit the ball into the cemetery?
Yeah, I don't know. I put it in there.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
You
I was
didn't
all
go get
nervous. I was nervous.
That's what I'm saying. That's where I would have hit it.
Yeah.
It's like hitting over water. You try to pretend it's not there, but you know it's there.
Oh, yeah.
And that's exactly where it goes every single time.
There was one hole. It's right on the ocean. This will be the last story, but it's right on the coastline. And he told me, he goes, Jesse, I want you to aim all the way out to the middle of that island in the ocean. It's like 50, 60 yards right of the fairway. I'm like, no way. He goes, just hit it. I hit it. Whack. Goes, it's heading towards the ocean, and the wind just kind of blew it back.
No
He was
way.
right down the middle of the fairway.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was pretty incredible.
That's a good caddy.
Yeah.
He's a good. Yeah, he was good.
Yeah.
He was good.
That's what
they're
5
there
decades
for.
of caddying will get you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. An extra tip, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure he made out okay.
And it rained pretty hard.
Yeah. It was rough.
Yeah.
But they don't give you refunds.
No.
They don't shut down the courses. So you play,
Or you don't. You just
but you still pay.
So is this a trip that was designed around golfing?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't get that.
Yeah,
I
we-
understand that.
Yeah, we try to pick different courses, and
you have a
I mean, they're
favorite?
all so old, like just historical castles, and
Are they well kept?
oh my God, yeah.
Even in the rain.
Even in the rain, it's beautiful.
That's amazing. Very cool.
Do you have a favorite
Favorite course?
course over there?
I played Enniscrone 3 years ago, and it was the only way I can compare it. It's like playing golf in Alice in Wonderland.
Oh,
The hills and it's just unreal. The fairway is as wide as this table. It's really cool.
You gonna go back?
No,
No.
Oh,
3 times was enough.
was it,
Last
right?
time was enough. I've been to Ireland. I went once. I do want to go back one more time. One more time
yeah,
at some point. There's so many other places, right?
there is a ton of places.
Yeah.
I want to go to Portugal.
the world
Yeah.
is wide.
Same flight, 6 hours.
Nice.
How are things at the stores?
Good. Yeah. It's been
Anybody-
a slow summer. You know, the weather's obviously it affects our business
Yeah.
a ton, but
Yeah.
I mean, we still plug along, and we're still looking to build in Winthrop, and just waiting on all that fun stuff from the town. And we're getting there, though.
I assume that seltzers are pretty big this time of year.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seltzers. It's that
Or
big
the
kick.
RTDs.
Yeah, so that's the fad right now is the RTDs, ready to drinks.
Yeah.
Those THC drinks fly off the shelf, which is amazing.
Yeah.
You know, bring
There's
the bugs back.
new like golf infusions now, right?
yeah.
You got some of those.
Yep.
What's that mean?
It's like an infused. Like you ever seen like if you go to a bar and there's a jug of like pineapples behind the jug, and they have it infused with vodka and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's like that.
Oh.
Similar.
So a lot of them are like ginger, lime. They're cool little cans though.
Yeah, I had one. It was a grape ginger vodka.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I did. It was interesting, and it actually caught me off guard because I actually poured it into a glass with ice because it was at home. It was given to me to try. It literally looked like grape juice, which threw me off. I thought it was going to be either clear or maybe a light color. Yeah, deep purple, and I was like, oh.
You can really taste the ginger.
Yes, and I think that's what made it more drinkable for me because I don't like sweet drinks. So yeah, the color, I was like, "Ooh, boy, is this going to be too sweet for me?" But the ginger kind of toned down the sweetness. It was good. It was good.
I mean, there's so many. I think we got 22,000 SKUs in our stores.
Wow.
Each store. You want variety? That's where it is. You know, there's always new items coming out. Every week we get new items. We just can't keep up with them. Like
Yeah.
some stay, some go. I mean, it's just.
And
we
is
had
that-
this Bush Light apple? Have you guys heard the Bush Light apple craze?
Bush Light.
Yeah.
I remember a couple of years ago, it was the slushies, the icy phase. Do you
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that? It was like a red, white, and blue icy.
Oh
Remember
yeah.
those?
The Buzz Balls. Those are back.
Oh.
But that Bush Light apple took the world by storm.
Did it
was-
really?
Oh my God, it was crazy. We'd get 60, 70 cases in a day and be gone.
It's crazy.
Anything
You
that
could kind of
starts with
figure out
Busch
who was
Light.
drinking them. Like it's these college kids, they
Yeah.
5 or 6 at a time.
No.
So yesterday was Father's Day, and Sarah, I have the best dads in movie history.
Oh.
And you're not going to be happy with number 2.
Uh-oh. Who is it?
You know who it is.
It can't be Clark Griswold.
It sure is.
I hate that guy.
Sarah hates Clark Griswold
Why?
with a
'Cause
passion.
He's a freaking asshole.
In real life?
No, his character. I don't understand why everybody is like thinks he's such a great champion. He makes the worst decisions for his family. He only thinks about himself. He never puts his family first. He's the worst dad.
He's a terrible driver.
He's a
He sure
terrible
is.
driver. He's on vacation with one of the most beautiful women in the world, and all he can think about is somebody else he's watching at the pool. Like, come on, the guy's a douche rocket. He's not the best dad. He's not even a good human.
Wow. Wow. Talk about soapboxes.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't like that guy.
Wow.
Anyway,
Do you want to throw a couple of guesses in there as to who may have landed in the top 5?
Jesse just moved more beer our way.
Sarah needs this.
He can feel
Mad.
your pain.
I'm mad about it. I can't believe he made the list.
Not only the list,
Number
he was the
2?
runner-up. The runner-up.
Do you want a little more, Pam?
Who's number 1? Bill Cosby?
In movies. Movies.
Bill Cosby was in a movie, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Homer Simpson.
Aw,
No.
No.
homie. Oh, gosh. Best dad.
So I'll give you a few.
Okay.
Daniel Hillard, who Robin Williams played in Mrs. Doubtfire,
oh,
absolutely.
Daniel.
was number 3.
That was a little odd, too.
It was.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
It was weird. Yep. Number 4, Harry Stamper, played by Bruce Willis in Armageddon.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Right? Is
Oh, thinking put the whole world first is what he did.
that what he did? Isn't it weird how they taught a bunch of guys from an oil rig how to be astronauts?
Good luck with that.
Good luck with that. They did it in record time.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the first moon landing, right? We talked about that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
One shot.
Oh,
Howard Langston, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger in Jingle All the Way.
Oh, come
That's a good
on.
one.
Really?
Yeah, he's number 5. Number 6 is Chris Gardner, played by Will Smith in The Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh, I don't think I saw that movie.
No?
Haven't seen that movie?
No.
Just running through here, Gil Buckman, played by Steve Martin in Parenthood.
Oh.
Number 8, Jack Burns, played by Robert De Niro in Meet the Parents. Number 9, John Quincy Archibald, played by Denzel Washington in John Q.
Oh.
Number 10, Mr. Levinstein, played by Eugene Levy in American Pie.
Jeez.
He's a pretty good dad. He tried to help his son through some
tried.
issues.
Sure.
Right? Number 11 was Professor Henry Jones Sr., played by Sean Connery in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Yeah.
Number 12, Jason Stiles Jr., played by Lawrence Fishburne in Boys in the Hood.
Oh.
Number 13, Cameron Poe, played by Nicolas Cage in
Con Air?
Yep.
He was such a good dad.
Was
Brought her a bunny.
was he your favorite movie dad?
No, I don't think he's my favorite movie dad.
Okay. Number 14, Atticus Finch, played by Gregory
Oh.
Peck in To Kill a
Kill a
Mockingbird.
Mockingbird. Yeah, yeah.
Number 15, rounding out this list, was none other than Darth Vader.
Oh, gosh.
Star Wars.
He's the best dad.
Well, he saved Luke and killed the Emperor.
He did do that.
That was his fatherly duty.
Yeah.
Cut his hand off.
Yeah, I was going to say, only after cutting his son's hand off.
Yeah.
Which leaves us with only one. Anybody want to take a guess?
The number one
Number one
dad.
in movie history.
Movie. So these movies.
Just movies.
Movies, yes.
Marlon Brando.
No.
No, not number one.
I'll give you a hint.
Yeah.
His character's name was Brian Mills.
Anybody?
Number one movie dad in movie history, Brian Mills, played by Liam Neeson in Taken
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
in 2008.
Perfect sense. That makes
I'm
perfect sense.
surprised Mel Gibson didn't make that list. You know, the "Give me back my son,"
Oh,
that whole thing.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
What's that?
That was
clip?
very dad-like.
Yeah.
A sound clip of Liam Neeson when he's on the phone.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he has a
have a
very
special
specific set of
Set of
skills.
skills. I will
will
find
find
you. You picked the wrong kid.
Yep.
But he keeps traveling with them. Why would you do that?
Does, yeah. I can't believe they made
How
so
many-
many sequels.
I was
going
gonna say, how many of those
Are
did they
there
end up making?
sequels?
Yes. Mark, you
3,
need
I
a
think.
little refresher.
Sure. I know there's at least 3.
Did Liam Neeson become like the next Chuck Norris?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there are at least 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Too many.
Right.
that's right.
There's talk of
End
4.
it with- oh my!
There's
Why?
talk of a 4.
Because 3 must have made a little money. So they got to run it dry.
You know where else he was a really good dad? In that
Oh,
Love Actually.
yes, my favorite.
See,
movie
there he was a really good
He wasn't.
dad.
He was a stepdad.
Yes.
Wasn't even his biological.
Yeah, he was a really good dad. Yeah.
And Pam, I have the list of best TV dads of all time.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Yeah.
Homer Simpson did, well, these aren't ranked. They only list them alphabetically.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh.
Homer Simpson is there, and Bill Cosby is not.
Yeah, that seems problematic.
I think Bill Cosby has been deleted from every list.
Yeah.
Except for one.
Except for one.
Love that show, though. It was such a great show.
That one's very public.
Oh, so disappointing.
Oh, I know, huh?
How about
Pops,
So disappointing.
Everything went down the drain.
Yeah.
What happened to pudding pops too? Those were so
Jello
good.
pudding pups.
We're not allowed to have those
No.
anymore.
Freeze your own pudding.
Freeze your own pudding.
You know.
Do you get that?
Do you ever watch Eddie Murphy Raw when he talks about Bill Cosby calling him?
Yes.
Yeah. The filth and the flarn and the flume and the yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, we talked about that, like shows or things that we watched way too young. That was my top. We were
Murphy
talking
Raw.
about stand-up comedians. I was like, yeah, I think I was like 12, 13 when I
boy.
watched Raw and Delirious.
I saw The Exorcist at like 9 years old, and that was a mistake.
Oh,
That movie horrified me for
It was
years.
it's still
The
the number one
Exorcist?
horror movie of all time.
yep.
They come out with a new list every year, and that's
Especially if
always
you grew up
pops
Catholic and you had to go to church every week.
Yep.
Have your kids watched anything they shouldn't have too soon, or did they have a favorite movie growing up that they watched over and over and over?
Oh
and over
Lord, my youngest was infatuated with Rampage. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, the newer one, but there's a scene where Rampage, the gorilla, he's small at this point. He's not. He gets I don't know, something happens. He turns into this giant monster, but he's like the leader of this crew of gorillas, and the sign for. You know what I mean? And of course, so he's watching this, and I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, Dad, what does that mean? And I said, geez, girl, ask your mother. she comes back and goes, I don't know, ask your father. I'm like, it means pick your nose.
Oh,
Oh no!
All right. So he had the suit and everything, and he'd go to daycare, and all his little friends were the little gorillas, and he was Rampage, and they're all doing this.
with their finger in there. Oh, no.
Oh no!
Yeah, he was probably 3 or 4.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we watched a few movies.
So innocent.
I made the mistake of watching South Park's the COVID one. It was so bad. And my middle kid was probably 10, and Eli I think was 12, 13. I forgot how bad South Park was. There's a scene with Mickey Mouse and a bat, and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta turn it off. Just use your imagination.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah,
oh,
that one.
My goodness.
Mickey Mouse was not a nice Mickey Mouse.
Well, I think when you're the youngest of 3, you're going to see things that the others did not, probably. Yeah.
But the movies back in the 80s were worse than they are now.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Well,
definitely
the rating was
raunchy.
different, right?
Yeah.
Things that were PG are definitely not PG now.
I watch back some of the movies, too, and you're like, oh, I don't even remember that. You don't catch on when you're a kid. You're not thinking like
Look
that.
at Big, Tom Hanks and Big, and she has no shirt on. Like it's a PG movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I used to book corporate shows for comedy, and I was like, do you want PG, PG-13, or R-rated material? Some would say PG. And I'm like, okay, just so you know, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom was rated PG, and it featured child slavery, human sacrifice, and the forcible extraction of a still beating human heart.
Maybe.
Like, is there maybe G? Is that an option? But that was that
That's
movie.
the greatest movie.
Yeah, because that was
Just watched that yesterday.
I love Indiana Jones.
We watched 2 of them yesterday.
So good.
My kids think those movies are so boring.
That's funny.
Which ones?
Like any of them, Indiana Jones, they're
Hard.
too slow.
Not enough
no
explosions.
CGI.
It's just-
yeah.
Yeah. Well, snakes aren't
I-
scary anymore, I guess.
It's not.
I put on Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Right away, he's like, no, this is stupid. It's going to be boring. 10 minutes in, he's like, just drawn right in, wouldn't stop watching. Yeah, he thouut it was amazing.
Oh, there you go.
That'd be kind of nice feature if you could do that.
Put them in your pocket and sneak them in.
Yeah, put them in a little jar.
Right?
Listen to them hollering at you.
Just poke some holes in the top. Like fireflies.
Fireflies, yeah.
Be so much easier to travel, right?
Yeah.
I'll just put you in my carry-on.
You can shrink their stuff, too. That'd be neat.
So, hey, how's the Wishes in the Valley coming?
It's going good. Yeah. Well, I mean, the event is pretty much planned out. We seem to have good traction on people wanting to support as sponsors or what have you. So
Looks like it's going to be a good time.
yeah, I think the event itself is actually going to be really, really fun. I mean, the chairlift and cornhole tournament and the bucket golf and disc golf challenges. We're going to have axe throwing there too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yep. They're coming in with the axe throwing.
You got Skosh.
Skosh and Fire in the Hole. They're going to collaborate together at the end of the night,
Nice.
like they did at the final summer block party. We do have a Make-A-Wish kid. Same thing at the last summer block party. He sang. That was his wish, to sing in front of a live audience.
Oh, yeah.
So they gave him music lessons and instruments and all kinds of stuff. But, we set up the venue for him to sing in front of a live audience. So we invited him back to sing again this year. We have, I think, 5 or 6 really amazing live auction items. So there'll be a live auction, but also we're not doing a silent auction, but we'll do like raffle bags so people can buy raffle tickets for items that get donated to enter the raffle to win those. The only thing we don't know about is the weather, but it's going to be beautiful, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're ordering up.
Yes. I mean, obviously, Lost Valley is a great venue to have it at, plenty of parking. The main real estate experience has taken over supporting us with the volunteers. So that's going to be great. We're going to have volunteers kind of from that realty group helping us out.
That's the little stuff you don't think about, right?
Oh, yeah. So, and that was one of the things with the summer block party is really finding someone to focus on just the volunteers. Like you need a volunteer list, like people's numbers, where they're going to be, what they're going to be doing. So for a company to come in and just take over that portion is really big.
Yeah.
It's so helpful. And they're also being one of our sponsors as well.
Nice.
Yep. So they're helping out huge.
Lost Valley's a hidden gem.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, we're going to have food trucks. The food trucks are all donating 10% of their proceeds.
Oh, nice.
Lost Valley will still have their kitchen open. I think they'll probably have like a smaller limited menu to not cross over what they're offering. The same thing as the food trucks. Mm-hmm. There'll be plenty of food and drink and entertainment throughout the entire day. So whether you like to be active and throw cornhole bags or bucket golf or disc golf or just walk around the mountain, because we'll have things up at the top. Bucket golf and disc golf will also be at the top of the mountain as well as the bottom. So yeah, people can just kind of roam around the area and be outside and enjoy the day and listen to some live music. Yes.
Toss it from the top of
Ooh, that'd be
Big
neat.
Buck.
Yeah, see how far you can get it to go. Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to have a snowball drop too. So we're going to either have a ATV or a bag of balls on the chairlift, and we'll dump them probably midway up the mountain. And the first ball to cross the finish line will be...
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So you buy
Yeah.
a ball and you get
number.
the number. There's number associated with every ball. And the first ball to cross the line, like a 50-50, you'll
Yep.
win
Yep.
50% of the
fun.
proceeds. And
Yeah. That's happening in August 9th.
August
right?
9th.
Yep.
Yep.
3 to
Save
9?
the date. 3 to 9. It'll probably stretch into 9:30 or so.
It'll be
10:30.
People will be having so much fun. They're not going to want to stop.
And folks can just search Wishes in the Valley on
Facebook.
the Facebook.
On the Facebook.
On the
Yep.
Facebook. All right.
And if they want to reach out and donate items for the raffle, wishes in the valley at gmail.com. Shoot us an email and we can have one of our board members swing by and grab it.
I can get you a few things.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. Thank you. Like we've said, every little bit helps. Whether you just want to show up and have a great day, if you're buying food and just listening to the music, you're still helping create an entertaining and fun atmosphere, which is going to bring more people that are there, the more money is going to get spent, and all of that adds up and goes to Make-A-Wish.
More wishes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next year marks 30 years of Uncle Andy's Digest. What started as a beloved print publication has grown into Lydia Media, a full-service marketing partner helping local businesses thrive. From LA Metro Magazine and the Lydia's Lunch Bunch podcast to social media management, website design, and advertising across all platforms, we've got your marketing needs covered. If you're a business making a difference in our community, let's connect. Lydia Media is here to tell your story and help you grow. Lydia Media, in business, for business. Learn more at lydiamediallc.com.
As you know, we like to close out the show with a segment called 3 Random Questions, where we get to know you a little better. You don't seem too thrilled about this.
I don't remember what I said last time.
Oh, these are different questions. It's
okay.
We're not going to ask you the same ones.
Nah.
All right, Jesse, I'll start. Somebody gives you $1 million today, but you have to spend it today. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'd probably go to the Encore down in Boston and just spend it all there. Tip everybody.
Yeah.
Tip everybody.
There you go.
Try to put smiles on people's faces. That's what I would do. I'd walk around. Here's 100. Here's 200.
Yeah.
I like it.
So you'd give it all away.
Give it all away. We don't need it.
All right. Fair enough. What's the Encore?
You never been to the Encore? I don't know. Oh, it's a casino. It's beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's overlooking the city. It's awesome.
Okay.
It's in the middle of nowhere, though. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing around there, but
Yeah.
it's just a. You walk into your room and the shades just all draw up.
Ooh, neat.
Everything's like, Alexa, turn on light in bathroom.
Oh, wow.
Turn the AC on. It's awesome.
Yeah, you could lose $1 million there
yeah.
easily.
It's really
Not a
quick,
problem.
probably. All right, I have one. What's the most annoying color?
Probably orange.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just ugly. I'm looking at an orange sign right now. It's just ugly and hideous. And that road is terrible, by the way.
Orange.
All the way up through Center Street.
Sure.
Oh, they're working it.
Worst.
They're working it.
They're working it.
Oh, yeah, orange. It's probably my least favorite holiday, too, Halloween.
Orange. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. I
Not
don't
into
like
it.
all these little
pointless,
rat
isn't
bastards running through my yard. And it's a mess.
That's the main reason they're moving. He doesn't want kids in his neighborhood during Halloween.
That's great.
Orange.
Hate
Orange.
them
It's
kids.
the name Orange.
So I guess you don't eat oranges.
No.
Too messy. Stick to your fingers.
Orange juice?
Yeah.
No mimosas for you.
No. No.
All right. If you could, or let's say if you had to, swap jobs with anyone, who would it be?
I would say some sort of sports team, like, I don't know, maybe Michael Jordan.
You would play a sport.
No, I would, he owns a team.
You'd just work for Michael
Yeah,
Jordan.
just run,
doing
yes, run
anything.
a sports team.
Yeah, run a sports team. All right.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Talk to the Red Sox about how fun it is.
Yeah, they don't know how, their PR. It's not good.
It's horrible.
It's a very high pressure job, though.
If you're in a big market,
Yeah.
I think. If you're in a lesser market,
I think
nobody
it'd be cool.
cares.
You imagine running the Lakers in the 80s or the Celtics. And, like, that would have been they're so successful and like, holding up that championship with the team and everyone worked together. Yeah, it'd be really cool. I don't know, though. I would be J.J. Spawn yesterday.
Who's JJ Spawn?
He won the U.S. Open.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and he was saying he was up with this kid all night who was puking.
What a great guy.
Yeah.
He's an unreal guy.
Should be on the list.
Yeah. Best dad.
Dad.
Best golf dad.
He was the only player in the field that was negative.
Wow.
Wow,
Only one.
that's impressive.
And it came to the last hole. That's pretty impressive. That's how hard that course is. It's just
Yeah.
nuts. But
Damn.
he won 20 million, something like that.
So run a sports team or a professional golfer.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's a lot of pressure, though.
Yes. Lots of pressure.
Yeah. Do you enjoy pressure?
No.
Do you like it?
Oh.
But he chose two very high pressure jobs
That's right.
that he would like to do.
Yeah, I could get fired, though. That'd be great.
Hey guys, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Just fire me.
Can I leave?
It's like Kramer. Remember when Kramer got that job? You have no idea what you're doing, do you? No. You're not even supposed to be here.
Well, that's going to do it, folks. Thanks for listening, and thanks for our sponsors, Roopers Beverage and Redemption and United Piping. And if you'd like to be part of the Lydia's Lunch Bunch advertising family, reach out to Pam via email at pam@lydiamediallc.com.
Oh, boy.
Have a great day. And remember, don't bite your cat. And I will say I have bitten my cat.